Welcome back to News Insight. The agitation of some elements calling for separation of Nigeria, we thought they should have died down, especially now that someone like Sunday Igboho has been relieved of all the charges that were against him by the federal government. His brother is in power now, but he's still agitating that we should go our separate ways in Nigeria. That's what we want to talk about. I think it's someone that should be called to question, but every other person is looking the other way. Wherefore?
There is a kind of two rules for the census of people. Nnamdi Kanu is in jail today.
Yes.
He wasn't arrested while in Nigeria.
No.
He was brought in from Kenya, in the manner in which that is still in contention in the country today.
In a commando style.
And he is British in some form, at least he has dual citizenship. Sunday Igboho, before now, I'm not sure he was British or something. I don't even know how he's living in London, whether he's living as a refugee or whatever, or he's visiting. Okay, so Sunday Igboho has become right from the way he himself is being treated. He's treated with kiss glove.
Yes.
Now the Kanu is treated with armament of war.
Yes.
So Sunday will be right to say that Nigeria is nonsense because they pampered him. Do you understand?
Especially when his brother came into power.
Yes. So and now he's challenging and making statements that Nigerians are not proud of their citizenship.
Yes.
Who told him?
Where did he get that from?
Where did he get information from? In as much as we keep saying, that's what we keep saying here all the time, that Nigeria as a country has numerous challenges. So are other countries, just that our own challenges are not theirs. Their own challenges are not ours.
The British have their own.
The British have their own. Americans have their own. Go to America and find out that if I ask you, how do you solve gun problem? You and I will simply say, remove gun.
Remove gun.
But Americans say, no.
The right to own a gun is entrenched in the, I think, Second Amendment.
Yes. So that it takes one good guy with a gun to stop a bad guy with a gun. But not when you are alive to shoot it.
What an argument.
So every country have their own problems. So because Nigeria has its own problem doesn't mean Yoruba people, are they not part of this Nigeria? Their governors, are they not part of this Nigeria? So
I will come to that one because the statement he made. One thing I normally ask is, who is Sunday Igboho? We don't know his educational background. We don't know his leadership tendency. He has never won any political appointment before. any political position. Why are we listening to this kind of riffraffs, really?
Well, Sunday Igboho is interesting. Who is Sunday Igboho? Sunday Igboho is a Yoruba man.
Okay.
And he has made himself the spokesman of the Yoruba people. Not too long ago, he spoke for Kemi
Badnoch,
saying that
they should want the vice president.
No, Kemi Badnoch said he's a proud Yoruba woman and he doesn't want to be in Nigeria. And here we are today. The same Sunday Igboho is saying that the Yorubas are well traveled and they have garnered enough knowledge to develop a Yoruba nation. And that I want to say, it's my opinion, my candid opinion, that it is him and his Yoruba people that are not proud of Nigerian citizenship. But me as a person, I am proud of my Nigerian citizenship. And I think the northern Nigerians are proud of Nigerian citizenship because they have no other country other than Nigeria.
We are better together.
Yes. So, you see, like he said, we are one Nigeria. We fought for it to keep it one Nigeria. Now, Nnamdi Kanu said he wants a Biafra nation. So the Igboho said he wants Oduduwa nation. Both of them were arrested. Today, Kanu is still in detention.
Being held by
Yoruba man. Everybody has been pleaded with the president, release, if you want peace in the East, release Nnamdi Kanu. And here is Sunday Igboho, they've taken him to London, kept him there, enjoying himself because, well, we don't know. We don't have, there's no, maybe it's unknown to us that Sunday is not a British citizen, neither any other citizen. He doesn't have any other citizen other than Nigerian citizenship, except he's claiming to be Oduduwa, which is
there's nothing like Oduduwa.
It's not in existence. So when you ask who is Sunday Igboho, I will simply answer your question that he has become the Yoruba spokesperson
with all their professors and whatnot.
Now, you were talking about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. If Asiwaju releases Nnamdi Kanu now, let's say probably he has done well. Let's just put it that way. He wasn't the one that arrested Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah.
But if you wait till the time of election, probably to use it to spice Igbo vote, that is trading. Nigerians will not like that. We are not going to look at him, waiting till the time of election just to make Igbos happy and blah, blah, blah. You see, Nigeria, we are not going to use Nigeria to trade for votes. Okay? And I will encourage him, if he thinks he would ever want to release Nnamdi Kanu, let him release him. Nnamdi Kanu has always been requesting for him to be tried in a competent court of jurisdiction. That has been his own argument. That in the manner with which he was brought into Nigeria, he can't be tried. He was saying it on television. Okay? You will think that if Asiwaju being a Yoruba man, think holding Nnamdi Kanu is right. Wherever Sunday is, he should be brought to Nigeria. Because when you are in a safe zone, you can be abuse people the way you like.
Yes.
Abuse people the way you like.
I think you said it. Who kept him there? It's the Yoruba race. You see, if Tinubu mean well for the country and the Yorubas see themselves as Nigerian, the first thing they should do is to give Sunday Igboho the same treatment they are giving to Nnamdi Kanu now. He should be tried for treason.
Do you know that?
And he's still committing it. He's continuously.
He was even in Nigerian
Yes.
soil.
Yes.
When he was arrested, when he committed whatever he was in Nigerian soil. He was on Nigerian soil.
Do you know that just by the wayside that Kerry is not in jail or is not in detention? That's a known person that was involved in drugs.
Although I haven't looked at that detail.
You see, everybody's quiet about it. You see, do you know the reason I brought it up? No. We keep people.
But there's no official detail to that, or any.
No, there's an official detail. Really? It was released that he to go and bury the mother or something.
Which is laughable.
Which is laughable. So if a criminal,
which is laughable.
Is it a criminal?
So there are classes of crime you allow people to go and
bury their mother.
Do all these people languishing in jail? They don't have parents to bury.
No. Very, very, very interesting.
You see,
okay.
so they are making Sunday Igboho to be right, like I started with, by having different kind of rules for the same set of people. If you believe we are all Nigerians, the same rules should be applied to any northern Nigerian asking for separation, any southern Nigerian asking for separation, any western Nigerian asking for separation, no matter the race, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, Fulani, or Nupe, any of them.
Okay, so he said that his side of Nigeria, which is the West, that they have a lot of intellectuals, that they are well traveled, that can govern the state.
Well, more traveled than Igbos.
That can develop the
Western
state.
Nigeria.
So let me ask a question.
The Yoruba land. You didn't even say what I said, the Yoruba land.
So the Yoruba land now, who is the governors in Yoruba land?
They are Yoruba people.
Why can't they do it now?
No, they are not on us. That's why they are not doing well.
No, why can't they do it now?
No, because they are not on us. They are not on us. If you look at it,
see how Yoruba can, let me tell you, I grew up in the West. I grew up in Yoruba land, and that's a majority of my friends are Yorubas. If you come into Yoruba, you are going to see dichotomy upon dichotomy.
A lot.
And I can tell you.
Come to Ondo State. And you know it exists in the whole Nigeria.
It exists everywhere.
Whether it's in the north or west.
That's right.
We are better off as a nation.
We are better off as a nation.
As a nation.
Yes.
Forget
as
those agitation.
You know why I'm asking who is Sunday Igboho? What's his pedigree?
You said it all. We don't know
What's
anything
his
about it.
pedigree?
You see the beauty of America? Because it's vast.
Yes.
What you can't find in California, you go to New York, you find it.
Or you go to Georgia.
Go to Georgia, go to Texas. America boasts of desert and also boasts of place where it snows.
Yes.
Because they are large.
Also boast of sun.
There is advantage in size. I think Nigeria is not even big enough in landmass. In landmass, Nigeria is not big enough. Nigeria is just like 3 American states.
You know,
California, Nevada, and Arizona.
California is bigger than Nigeria.
No. By the time you compare the landmass of Arizona, Nevada, and California, that's just Nigeria.
You know, Trump said he wants to join
Go to Canada. Ontario, as a province, is wider than Nigeria. Landmass, not population. Landmass. Nigeria measures about 990 something kilometers square.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Ontario is over 1 million kilometers square. In landmass, Ontario as a province. So why do we want to divide ourselves the more? One province is bigger than entire Nigeria landmass. So how big are we? It's just in population.
and
It's just population.
deceitfulness of our leaders.
It's just population.
It's not because they felt that by dividing us, you see, divide and rule, they can get into.
They get attention.
Yes.
If not for this divide and rule, you are very right.
Yes.
If not for divide and rule, how will you know a name called Sunday Igboho? Is he a motor park person or what?
And do you even know the Yoruba Nation or the Oduduwa that we're talking about? They were telling the president that he's not from Lagos, that he should go to.
They're telling Lagos to go to Osun State. They are telling our president he should go to Osun State.
That is not even Lagos.
We can't continue with
No, we can't continue like this. Even in the East, an Anambra man will tell you that we are the real.
They say really, but they still want you to be Igbo.
Igbo. Exactly. We call the Enugu man, is it Wawa or something?
He said Ebonyi man is not really Igbo.
It's not really
But
Igbo.
if Ebonyi man said tomorrow is not Igbo man, he said no, you are
Igbo man.
You are Igbo man, but you are not really Igbo.
No, they go cross over to Delta that way.
They want to cross over to Delta, and Deltas are
No, they
Igbo.
are crossing to Port Harcourt.
But if Delta want to take a position and say,
you're
say my
Igbo.
name is Okowa, I want to be VP to Atiku.
It's not really
No, it's
Igbo.
not representing the real Igbo. What kind of nonsense is this? But you want him to be Igbo, but you don't want him to be real Igbo.
It's rubbish.
Nonsense.
What we need is a united Nigeria.
United Nigeria.
A good leadership and a developed Nigeria.
That's all.
Nigeria will not develop by segregation.
Have one
Nigeria
set
can
of
only,
rules.
Yes, Nigeria can only develop by unity of purpose. All Nigeria should be purposeful that this is what we want for our country and the nation will grow.
Have
the
a
likes of
singular law.
Igboho or Igboho and all that should
No.
be confined to
And to show that example, each time we are administering our laws, let it apply to everybody equally.
Equally.
You know, he's
That's all.
saying that we see it takes us back to the same word, the leadership.
The leadership.
Good head. Because if the leadership knows that there's one law for everybody, not a leader that will call this law is for A and it's not for B, it's not for C, we still have the same. We need a leader. That is one good head for the head to lead this country.
Everybody wants to interpret the constitution according to their own.
According to their tribe.
No, according to their tribe and their religion. Or how it suit them.
How it suit them.
In fact, today I saw something on the net where some lawmakers in Edo State were breaking a secretariat to go and try and impeach the chairman.
So if now you ask yourself a simple question. You ask yourself a simple question. If that impeachment is in the best interest of the people, can they be doing that fight? Have they fought for the people like that? The people that say, oh, the subsidy has increased our cost of living. Did you hear them fight for the people? Did you hear them?
Legislators, the local government legislators,
The councillors.
The councillor. Wow. I said, barbarism in action.
Edo State.
So
No,
we
no,
have
Nigeria.
to come down to
Don't
the ground,
talk to Edo State
ground
anyhow.
of that unity, like you were preaching. The grounds of that unity, singular law for everybody.
I don't want this man to talk about Edo State anymore.
I didn't say Edo State. You brought Edo State. I said Edo State.
We're talking about Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho doesn't want you people to be part of him.
We will continue on this set at News Insight to talk about the right things that we should do to make Nigeria a better country. We just talk about Dirty December. Imagine if we can get a lot of people coming into Nigeria for tourism, which is what other countries are using to make sure their GDP goes up. At News Insight, we'll keep on talking about these things until it gets to where we want it to be. The Nigerian that works for everybody. We'll be right back.